Coach Joe Gerbino told us that this kid just soaks it all in, man. He's the first one in there, beat him to the facility the other day. And here's Sprague in trouble, gets out of it, able to get some positive yardage out of that. 2nd and 6 from the 29. Quick toss to the boundary to number 2. Dakari Allen Johnson.
The defense.
He's an Orlando native. A lot of Florida kids, obviously, on Bethune Cookman, the Daytona Beach school. Sprague with time, out to the sideline to Allen Johnson again. And
run track and could absolutely go the distance.
Jimmy Robinson in the backfield. Sprague, pocket collapsing, flag on the play, ball is loose. Leonard Taylor picks it up, and he gets taken down near the 5-yard line, but whistles everywhere and flags everywhere.
Yeah, this one's going to be interesting.
Lost it down, so 2nd and 23. Sprague in the gun, hands it off to Basil, up the middle, and Basil taken down immediately near the 25-yard line by Francis. If you're Bethune Cookman against this Miami front, no Nigel Lee Kelly today, no Akeem Mesidor, and no Dean as well for Miami.
That's a lot of firepower that this Miami defensive line is missing. What a great opportunity for young guys to get some snaps today.
Sprague with time, throws over the middle. It is caught, but shy of the first down. It'll be about 2 yards shy there with Bethea. Basil in the backfield with him. And they hand it off to Basil, who picks up a nice gain there. A gain of...
You know, no guy is selfish in that room, and everybody understands that they're going to have an opportunity to get some touches.
And 1 coming up here. Canes might have jumped off there. Bethea takes a shot down the field, out of bounds. Cristobal does not want to see, will drive him nuts. 1st and 10 from their own 39. Bethea with some time, rolling out of the pocket. He's gonna toss it as he approached the line.
So he was in that place where he didn't really know what he was going to do next, George.
Corey Flagg was in his face. A handoff to Basil. Basil picks up another nice chunk of change there as he gets 9 yards on that play. It'll be 3rd and 1 again for Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah.
Bethea looking to the sideline to change the play. Canes down, crowding the line of scrimmage again. Bethea drops back. Here comes pressure. Throws it. And it is almost picked off. Jaden Davis. George has bought in. There's a lot of challenges in that regard this past season as the Cristobal.
Sealand has all the ability to take something like that to the house.
Tyleek Bethea again in at quarterback now for Bethune-Cookman. Luke Sprague hurt in the first quarter. An 8-yard gain there by Terry Lindsay. Miami coming with pressure. Bethea goes down the field, incomplete, intended for Omari Stewart. Put in a challenging position. Francisco Mauigoa showing blitz. Here they come, and the Canes swallow up Bethea near the 15-yard line. A sack there by... So met the quarterback there, the youngster, the freshman from Miami Central. Played over 60 snaps against Texas A&M due to injuries, but they love him. He's a legacy player. His uncle Tolbert Payne played here at the University of Miami. And on 3rd and 18, the Wildcats were stuffed.
They are that team and that juggernaut that they have been for the past decade.
George Sedano, Orlando Franklin, and Marilyn Payne with you here. Jimmy Robinson up the middle and swallowed up immediately for a loss there of 2 on the play. And off again to Robinson, the captain on offense. Nothing doing there, no gain. 3rd and long coming up, 3rd and 12. And Miami's defensive line crowding the line of scrimmage. Extra backers there. Here comes the blitz, and they take down Bethea. Jacob Lichtenstein, South Florida kid, USC transferred out. Bethea hands it off to Robinson up the middle. Picks up a couple of yards. A little over a minute to go here in the half.
Bethune continues to try to go out there and play fundamentally sound football.
Robinson in the backfield. Takes the handoff up the middle, and it feels like Bethune Cookman going conservative here. It'll be a gain of 1 on the play. Tied and 5 for Bethune Cookman. Miami trying to get their defense off the field. Showing blitz. Handoff to Robinson up the middle, and he is wrapped up by Francisco Mauinoa. 2-yard shot. Bethea in the gun. Hands it off. No, yeah, he does. He does hands it off to Basil. I thought he kept it there for a second. Apologies on that RP.
You want to develop, right? If you're Miami, you understand how your season shakes up. You know, you finished this thing with 8 in a row ACC games, so you want
field. Curious to see how Bethea reacts in the second half now that he's gotten some time to chat with the coaches and wasn't just kind of thrown into the action. Bethea drops back, pressure coming, steps up, and you see the wheels here, and he slides.
Bethea is the rest of the way.
Thank you, Marilyn. Third and 1 here for the Wildcats. Miami showing blitz. Here they come. Quick toss there, and a completion for a first down to Tink Boyd. In coverage there. 23 first downs to 3. Bethea with time, not anymore. Flushed out of the pocket by Leonard Taylor. He'll take off and run, and will pick up a couple of yards there, a 4-yard gain.
The quarterback is the hardest person to account for, so I anticipate that as well, George. Seeing a lot more of that in the second half.
Bethea under pressure, throws one up, and his receiver didn't see it.
Great rush on the passer right there.
3rd and 6 for the Wildcats. Bethea changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
Need your best play right here to continue to have this drive, have success on this drive.
Miami drops back in coverage. Bethea is going to take off and run, and he gets taken down.
All on the line on that last one.
This drive important for Bethune Cookman because they really couldn't get much going outside of one drive. They got into Miami territory in the first half.
If you're Cookman, you're building the confidence. 2 first downs to start the second half.
Bethea rolling to his left, throws to the sideline and sails one over the head of his intended receiver. Tink Boyd in the backfield. They hand it off to Robinson up the middle. A short gain, but he loses the football. And it looks like Bethea. Pressure coming. He throws, finds a man, Davino Ellington at the 35. Hit and spun around and then taken down inside.
Took everything that Miami's defense had, shot after shot, and held on to that football.
First down for the Wildcats. They're in Miami territory at the 29-yard line. Bethea starting to look a little more comfortable out there. Bethea under pressure. Spins out of trouble and loses the football. The ball is on the ground. Miami recovers it. Jacob Lichtenstein. 1st and 10. In trouble, and Bethea goes down. Smith there with the sack. 4th sack for the Canes. They had 3 in their first 2 games. Bethea goes down the field. Flag on the play. 3rd and 2 now. Jaden Bivens in the backfield. And he takes it, bounces it out to the left side. Will pick up a first down, but a flag on the play. 2 of them, actually.
Because of Mario Cristobal.
Walter Simmons back at quarterback for Bethune. Basil taken down at the 25. Let's go down to Maryland.
Details. The takeaway from Mario Cristobal telling that story is how much he loves his players, even this far out from their careers. And when he did go to FIU, I'm interested, Orlando, where have you seen that show up as he's recruited guys just since he's been back to the U?
You know, that's the thing. You know, from day one, when Mario...
Coach Dennis Erickson and a true Cuban American, as he sent me some Cuban coffee before the game with my name on it. An assistant walked up to us pregame while we're on the field kind of checking out the players, and he comes up. Lindsey in the backfield with Simmons. Handoff up the middle. Not much there. Perhaps a loss of one on the play.
Right there, Walter Simmons just confused. Do I pull it? Do I?
Father, Walter Jr., played D tackle at Bethune Cookman, a legacy player.
Getting Miami to show what shell they're in right there. Slowing the tempo down.
Simmons drops back under pressure. He's going to take off and run. Down the sideline near the sticks and pushed down in 2. 16 yards on that last play, the longest for Bethune Cookman today from scrimmage.
Crucial 2 yards right here. Let's see what Cookman offense does.
Trips receivers to the left. He throws to the right. He's got a man, and it is complete to Tink Boyd for Bethune Cookman. As Simmons keeps again, heads for the sidelines. A short gain there. But neither.
Yeah, that's huge for this whole entire football team, because you don't want to.
Picked off on the free play. Richard running it back and taking down.
Right there to not have a false start.
2nd and 4 now from the 43-yard line. Simmons drops back. He's flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his left, throws a ball too high for his intended target, Cameron Overton. There on the line, almost jumped again.
Well, you know how it is. When you're up big, it's time to pad the stats, try to get some sacks.
Well, and some of these young guys don't get in there that often, to your point. Here comes pressure. Simmons finds his man. Down the sideline is Lindsey, cutting back inside and taken down inside the 40-yard. Miami showing blitz, and Simmons will look at the sideline. Bethune Cookman just trying to get on the board here. They don't want to get shut out. Oh, and the incredible play there. Wow, Damari Brown like a heat-seeking missile.
Last week we saw Jaden Davis have a huge play to disrupt the backfield. This week it's Damari Brown just coming in with bad intentions and meeting the running back as he's getting the football and just taking it to.
You don't see the helmet fly that far that often. Simmons finds a man, he's open. It's Basil out of the backfield, makes a man miss, diving towards the end zone and taken down inside the 5. Down to the 3. Bobby Washington takes him down, and up the middle, not much there for Basil as they try. Simmons to Basil was the longest play of tonight for either team. And Miami trying to hold here. We got flags on the play.
Yeah, they're going to get a false start.
Offense number 81, 5-yard.
Offense, you want to get on the board.
Simmons with the keeper, tries to get to the pylon. He reaches in. Touchdown. Touchdown.